everyone, I'm just going to do a quick little crafting thing here while I talk about what's in a name tag that Mythical Misty tagged me in. We have to say why we have our channel name, and it's hosted by People Confessions with Karamia, but I don't know if there was someone else that's hosting with her. I think there may be, I'm not sure. But basically, we're going to tell you why we have our channel name. And I figured I would just kind of craft a little bit while I talked about it. I'll go in the beginning by just saying, during my life, I didn't have any crafting. I didn't do anything. Music was my life, and concerts and everything, but that was it. And you know what? I think I can't do this. I have to foil it first before I put the ink on. All right, so I'm not going to do this. What can I do here? Well, maybe I'll just stencil. I don't know. All right, let me get back to this. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, so I wasn't really a crafty person. And when my daughter was born, my whole life was her. So I would work, come home, and take care of her. I wouldn't get anything for myself. See, I can't do this. I was going to craft and talk at the same time. I can't. I just want to show you something, though. Everyone's hauling these. I didn't get mine on clearance because I got this about 4 years ago. But I want to show you. This is the only pigment ink that you don't have to wait to dry. Watch this. That's why I love the VersaFine Clear for pigment. Because I hate pigment ink. You have to wait for it to dry. It sits on the paper. This particular pigment ink is awesome. So you can do whatever you got to do, and you don't have to wait for it to dry. I just wanted to show that tip. All right, so let me just talk about it because I can't do both. So yeah, my life was about her. Go to work, come home, take care of her, whatever she needed. I provided, and I didn't have a life other than that. So then I met my husband. I'm just going to say Damien. We all know his name. I met Damien in 2011. And he said, we got married the next year. And he was like, you need to have a hobby because Damien has hobbies. He collects coins. He does a bunch of things that he likes to do, but coin collecting is one of them. And he said, you need a hobby. I said, I don't need a hobby. I can't do anything. Just forget it. I don't want a hobby. I don't want a hobby. So then it started where I had hamsters. So I started a pet channel because I was looking up cages and I found this girl that did elaborate cages. She did themes and everything, like a Valentine theme or a fall theme, and she made the cage look so cute that I started getting into that. So then I did a pet channel and I was showing my cages, cage tours and all that stuff. Right, and I got a few subscribers. I think I got 136 or something like that, and it was funny for a while. So then I just stopped that, and my friend Michelle, Seaside Crafter, she worked with me for years, but we never had lunch together. And so when we downsized, they said we could have lunch together. So then I used to watch her do all her crafting and everything. And one time for Christmas, she sent me a handmade card she had made, and it had a window, and it showed outside with the moon, and it had little the berries with the little thing for Christmas. What is that called? Oh my God, you know what I mean, the holly berries and stuff. And it was just such a cute card. And so she was watching Vicky Papiano, and I'm probably butchering her last name, so sorry to Vicky, but I started watching Vicky, and then it was just so cool, all the cards she was making. So I started to make cards. So my friends were like, you should sell these. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to sell these. And they're like, you should sell them. And of course, Damien was like, yes, you should sell them. Let's get you a name and everything. He's very, very supportive. He wants to see me do things with my life. He doesn't want me just sitting around. So I did, and we came up with Petey Pie Designs because my cat is named Petrus, and I would call him Petrus Pie, so Damien would say Petey Pie all the time. And I think he's the one that said, hey, what about Petey Pie Designs because I wanted to do Hallmark hamster. I thought that was cute. And of course, I can't do that because Hallmark, I can't do that. So when he said Petey Pie Designs, I was like, oh, okay. So we did the logo with the little cat on it. And that's how I became Petey Pie Designs. So I was selling cards for a while. Then there came a time where I was sick of it. And Michelle was doing a journal at work and she showed it to me. And I was like, what are you doing? What do you do with this? Because there was hardly any writing space. It was all beautiful pages and everything. She's like, you write in it. I'm like, how can you write in it? All these pages are so pretty. I wouldn't want to even touch the pages. But she's like, no, and you make little tuck spots and put things they can journal in. So then I started making journals. And then I really liked it. And then for whatever reason, I got sick of cards. I didn't want to look at a card. I didn't want to do another card. I was just doing journals. So I was doing crafting shows with journals and with these little guys here, and my chunky charms and stuff. And then finally, like a year ago, maybe, or a little bit more, I started getting into cards again. And I was happy because that was my first love, cards. And so I'm really happy that I got back into it. I gave a ton of stuff away. I still give tons of stuff away. I like to make people happy and give them things. And that's just the best part of YouTube for me is just, I love the giveaways and stuff. I just like to spread the happiness. So that's basically how I got my channel name and what I'm doing. And so now I don't sell cards anymore, but I do still, now I am making them. But my shop really consists of journals and chunky charms and a couple of pokey tools sold, but I don't even know if I'm going to really do that anymore. So that's my take on the whole crafting name. And I'm curious to see what everyone else's stories are. So I have to name 5 people. I have to tag 5 people in this. And I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys, if you don't want to be tagged, but I don't know who else to tag because everybody that's been tagged was people that I would probably want to, there's hardly any people left that I'm like close to that I could ask, but I got a few here. So I'm going to tag Stace. I'm going to tag Michelle at Seaside Crafter, Jessica Lila's Cards and Crafts, Melody Maid, and Christy's Crazy Crafty Life. And I'm going to put them down below. So I hope they participate. And if they don't be mad at me because I know some of you are private and probably don't want to talk about it. But hey, I just had to tag 5 people. It doesn't mean you have to go along with it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and happy crafting. I'll catch you next time.